Welcome to District Command Central, your go-to source for the latest news and updates on the Washington Commanders. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a play. The NFL world is buzzing with whispers and speculations as J. Watt, one of the most feared defensive ends in recent years, reportedly agrees to a deal with the Washington Commanders. The move is already stirring a whirlwind of excitement and debate among fans, analysts, and insiders. After years of dominance with the Pittsburgh Steelers, where Watt carved his name into the league's elite pass rushers, the idea of him leaving the Steel City feels almost surreal to many. Yet the Commanders, under the new leadership of Dan Quinn, are rumored to have made a compelling pitch that could transform their defense entirely. This potential acquisition suggests a shift in power dynamics within the NFC East and could signal Washington's intent to become a serious playoff contender. The chatter around this deal has intensified as sources hint at the strategic vision Dan Quinn has laid out, centered around maximizing Watt's unparalleled ability to disrupt offenses. If this rumor holds true, it could be one of the most impactful defensive moves of the offseason, reshaping not only the Commanders' defense but the league's overall balance of power. The prospect of T.J. Watt donning a Commanders jersey brings with it a surge of possibilities that fans and analysts are eager to unpack. Known for his relentless motor, exceptional technique, and knack for making game-changing plays, Watt's transition from Pittsburgh to Washington would mark a new chapter for both player and franchise. The Commanders, who have been searching for a defensive cornerstone to elevate their squad, appear to have found their answer in Watt. This union could serve as the catalyst for Dan Quinn's defensive scheme to reach new heights, blending Watt's individual brilliance with a team-centric approach that thrives on pressure and disruption. The rumor mill suggests that this deal could spark a domino effect, influencing how offenses prepare against the Commanders and prompting rival teams to rethink their defensive strategies. Furthermore, Watt's leadership qualities and experience in high-stakes situations could provide the Commanders' younger players with invaluable mentorship, accelerating their development. The excitement is palpable as this narrative unfolds, hinting at a dramatic shift in the NFL landscape. Sources close to the negotiation process indicate that the Commanders' front office and coaching staff worked tirelessly to convince J. Watt that Washington is the ideal place for the next phase of his career. The pitch, as the whispers go, focus not only on the immediate benefits of joining a defense hungry for an edge, but also on the broader vision of building a championship-caliber team around him. Dan Quinn, with his reputation for crafting aggressive and innovative defenses, is said to have tailored his scheme specifically to exploit Watt's unique skill set. This strategic alignment between player and coach could create a synergy rarely seen in the league, turning Watt into a game-changing force night after night. There's also talk about the competitive financial package, which reportedly made the offer irresistible. If these rumors prove true, Washington might have pulled off a coup that sends shockwaves throughout the NFL, altering the offseason narrative and setting a new benchmark for defensive acquisitions. Fans in Pittsburgh are reportedly divided over the potential departure of their star defender, with some expressing disbelief, while others understand the business side of football. T.J. Watt's impact on the Steelers was undeniable from his sack. Totals to his leadership on and off the field, making the possibility of him leaving an emotional subject. However, the growing speculation about his future with the Commanders suggests that he might be looking for a fresh challenge, one that aligns more closely with his personal and professional goals. The allure of joining a revitalized Washington team under Dan Quinn's guidance could provide the perfect platform for Watt to continue his upward trajectory. This potential move also highlights the shifting dynamics of player movement in the NFL, where even established stars are exploring new environments to enhance their legacies. As the rumor persists, Steelers fans and the broader NFL community are bracing for what could be a historic transition, signaling a new era for both franchises involved. Analysts are already debating how T.J. Watt's presence will affect the Commanders' defensive rankings and overall game strategy. With Watt rumored to be the centerpiece of Dan Quinn's defensive overhaul, Washington's pass rush could become one of the most feared units in the league. This would place immense pressure on opposing quarterbacks, forcing quicker decisions and increasing turnover opportunities. The rumor also points to changes in personnel and scheme adjustments designed to optimize Watt's strengths, such as edge rushing and run defense. Speculation suggests that this could lead to a more aggressive style of play, with the Commanders aiming to dominate the line of scrimmage and control the tempo of the game. This potential transformation has fans eager to see how quickly the team can integrate Watt and whether they can capitalize on his talents to secure more victories. The NFL offseason chatter is alive, with predictions many pointing to Washington as a sleeper team to watch next season, all hinging on this rumored acquisition. Beyond the tactical implications, the narrative surrounding TJ Watt's rumored move to Washington also touches on the personal motivations behind such a decision. Sources hint that Watt may be seeking a fresh start away from Pittsburgh, driven by a desire to expand his impact and possibly pursue championship aspirations with a new franchise. The Commanders' vision under Dan Quinn, which reportedly emphasizes building a culture of resilience and competitiveness, might have resonated deeply with Watt. The rumor further suggests that the mutual respect between player and coach played a significant role in the negotiations, with Watt reportedly impressed by Quinn's track record and defensive philosophy. This potential alignment of values and goals adds another layer of intrigue to the story, transforming it from a simple player transfer into a compelling saga of ambition, strategy, and legacy building. Fans and commentators alike are captivated by the unfolding drama, anticipating how this chapter will develop. If you're enjoying the coverage, make sure to smash that like button and drop a comment with your thoughts on the Commanders' latest moves. We want to hear from you. The ripple effects of TJ Watt's rumored signing with the Commanders are expected to extend beyond just the defensive line. Industry insiders speculate that this move could influence the Commanders' overall team building approach, signaling a shift toward prioritizing defensive dominance. This could lead to further acquisitions aimed at supporting Watt's pass rushing prowess and strengthening the secondary to complement his impact. The rumor also raises questions about how Washington's offense might evolve in response, as a stronger defense could afford more aggressive offensive strategies. Additionally, the presence of a high-profile player like Watt could enhance the team's marketability and fan engagement, energizing the franchise's base. The speculation surrounding these potential developments paints a picture of a franchise on the cusp of transformation, driven by strategic moves that aim to balance immediate success with long-term growth. The NFL community is keenly watching to see if this rumor materializes and what consequences it will bring. In the broader context of the NFL, the idea of TJ Watt leaving Pittsburgh for Washington feeds into the ongoing narrative of player empowerment and changing team dynamics. Rumors indicate that Watt's agency in this decision reflects a growing trend where elite players seek environments that match their career aspirations and personal values. The Commanders' rumored success in attracting Watt could set a precedent for how franchises approach free agency and player recruitment moving forward. This potential move also highlights the importance of coaching fit and organizational culture in player decisions aspects that are gaining prominence in the league's landscape. The buzz around this story underscores a shift in power away from traditional team loyalties toward more fluid and strategic career paths for players. The ripple effects of such trends are likely to be felt across the NFL, influencing contract negotiations, team building, and competitive balance in the years to come. There is also speculation about how this rumored signing could impact the Steelers' defensive plans and roster construction. Losing a player of Watt's caliber would leave a significant void that Pittsburgh must address either through the draft trades or free agency. Rumors suggest that the Steelers' front office is already exploring options to mitigate the potential loss, focusing on developing younger talent and possibly reallocating salary cap resources. The situation creates a fascinating subplot within the NFL offseason drama, as Pittsburgh's response to this challenge will reveal much about their resilience and strategic vision. Meanwhile, the Commanders could leverage Watt's presence to attract other key players, building momentum for a competitive season. This back-and-forth dynamic between two franchises adds depth to the story, enhancing the drama and anticipation surrounding the upcoming NFL campaign. Finally, the rumor that TJ Watt is set to become Dan Quinn's lethal weapon in Washington has sparked a frenzy of social media discussions and fan theories. From mock jersey designs to highlight reels showcasing Watt's best plays, the online community is fully engaged in imagining what this partnership could mean. The narrative of a dominant defender finding a new home with a coach known for defensive innovation is tantalizing and fuels endless speculation. While the deal is yet to be officially confirmed, the mere possibility has injected fresh energy into the NFL offseason, reminding fans why football remains one of the most thrilling sports worldwide. As the rumor mill continues to churn, all eyes remain on the Commanders and Watt eagerly awaiting official news that could confirm this blockbuster move and set the stage for an electrifying new chapter in both their stories. Thanks for tuning into District Command Central. Make sure to subscribe and follow us for all the Commanders news you need. Until next time, keep the faith and hail to the Commanders.